Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I will be reviewing the 7th episode of Helluva Boss Season 1, Aussies. But first, before I give my review of the episode, I must give a quick recap of everything that happened in the episode. The episode opens with a shot outside of the IMP building before transitioning to Loona sitting at the receptionist desk, drinking on the job and reading a weird magazine. A portal opens up, and IMP along with the heads of their victims come crashing into the waiting room. Moxxie starts his chainsaw, and Millie begins crawling on the floor like a crazy person before exclaiming,
I'm still so jazzed up!
Moxxie tells her she needs to stay jazzed and that he's gonna take her someplace, with Blitz taking this as a joke and offers to buy them drinks. Moxxie tells Blitz that it is his and Millie's anniversary and declines Blitz's offer. Blitz then says,
No, it's fine. I can come with the two of you. Help you celebrate your boring as fuck monogamy.
Moxxie responds to this by saying no and that the reservation was strictly for them two only, but Blitz didn't take any of this seriously at all. Blitz then says he'll be there and that he'll wear something nice while squeezing Moxxie and Millie into a hug, which pisses Moxxie off. Millie then tries to calm him down and things get a little froggy.
Relax, sweetie. Don't let him get to you today. Let's just go home and clean this blood off.
The next scene takes place in some sort of large building with an elevator that takes people to whatever ring of hell they want to go to, and Blitz is seen spying on Moxxie and Millie. He then calls Loona and says,
Hey, Looney. Just want to let you know I'm not going to be back home until real late. I got something important tonight.
The next scene takes place at Aussie's, and Moxxie and Millie are seen walking into the restaurant, with Blitz following close behind, but he is stopped by some sort of security guard, or whatever the fuck this dude is supposed to be. The two of them converse, and Blitz is told that he needs a date in order to enter, so Blitz does this.
You know, you have really nice eyes, Daddy.
Blitz is thrown into the garbage dumpster like the piece of trash that he is, and then cusses out the guard. Blitz then calls Stolas, and the scene transitions to Stolas, sad and alone, watching hell of a novella as he is slumped over and eats his cereal. Stolas' phone then begins to ring, and he sees that the call is from Blitz and scrambles to get the phone. Blitz then invites Stolas to the club, and he accepts the invitation, unknowing that Blitz was just using him to get inside to spy on Moxxie and Millie. Stolas then says that he will be ready in 20, and I thought this was 20 minutes until I actually counted the amount of seconds that passed until he showed up, and it was 20 seconds. This man got ready to go to the club in 20 seconds. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Anyway, the two of them go into the club and take a seat. The two of them have an awkward conversation in which Stolas was asking questions, and it seemed as though Blitz were uninterested with Stolas. Blitz then finds where Moxxie and Millie are sitting and began to spy on them with his binoculars. I think Stolas at this point was slowly beginning to piece together what Blitz was doing and realized Blitz really didn't want anything to do with him, especially due to how nervous he all of the sudden became after Blitz pulled out the binoculars. Anyway, Fizzarolli appears on the stage and mentions the whole Lululand incident, and both Blitz and Stolas hid themselves. Fizzarolli announces the guests and then let Moxxie go on stage, and he performs the first half of I Love You, before he gets rudely interrupted by Fizzarolli and Asmodeus, who both begin to sing House of Asmodeus, which I wish I could just clip this whole segment and put it into the video, but because of, how long it would be, I can't, even though it is just so good. It is really good. I love that scene. Anyway, Veronica came on the stage and begins to sing, and Blitz, I think, begins to realize how big of a piece of shit he is just before Asmodeus and Fizzarolli go back to singing once they notice Stolas was sitting next to Blitz. Millie knocks out Fizzarolli to shut him up, even though he was already almost finished, and Millie hands Moxxie back his guitar, and he resumes singing I Love You. The two of them kiss, and the room claps. Stolas sees them kissing and reaches over to grab Blitz's hand, and Blitz moves his hand away. and says this.
You know what? This was a mistake. All right, let's just leave.
The two of them get up and leave while Moxxie and Millie continue making out. Asmodeus then interrupts them and says this.
Oh, ain't that just such a happy display? It sickens me. Get the fuck out.
The next shot takes place in Stolas' driveway where Blitz drops him off.
Thank you for inviting me out tonight. Despite everything that's happened, I enjoyed spending time with you.
Yeah.
You know, I have some more wine in the house. Octavia's with her mother this weekend, so we could...
I'm not fucking you tonight, okay? I'm really not in the mood, Stolas.
We could talk, or watch a movie, or maybe cuddle.
Stolas, don't act like what we have is anything but you wanting me to fuck you, okay? You make that really clear all the time. But I can't do it tonight, okay? I'm sorry.
Okay. Good night, Blitz.
Night.
Blitz then drives off and the episode ends with Stolas sitting alone on the steps. Alright, now that the recap segment of this video is over, it is time for my actual review of the episode. A few things. First off, the animation. The animation at the beginning looked a bit weird, but through the rest of the episode, the animation was absolutely amazing. On top of this, the comp work was spectacular, with all the lighting effects that went into this episode. Truly wonderful. I mean, the comp team definitely carried their weight on this one. I mean, the animation was already really good, but this added to it. The plot was great too, but I think my favorite part about this episode was the House of Asmodeus song, with its smooth transitions between the characters, a short dialogue sequence in the middle of it, and who doesn't love the amazing voices of all of the people who sung the song. I think I've spent long enough kissing this episode's ass, but seriously, I really love it. Oh, and one more final thing. Is it just me, or does everyone's outfit in this episode look absolutely stunning? I mean, come on, Moxxie's looking pretty sharp. Stolas, yeah, that's a bit overkill. Blitz is looking pretty cool. And, of course, Millie is looking beautiful as always. In short, this episode is amazing, and I think it is definitely a 10 out of 10. Making it the second 10 out of 10 so far in my review series. I would also put it in A tier right here on this tier list here, but remember, things can change as I make more reviews. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. And if you don't, you're gay. If you guys are interested in animation videos, I've got a few of my own that you can go and check out. Links for the playlist will be in the description and the pinned comment. Speaking of comments, comment down below what you thought of this episode down in the comments section, or just type fuck you because I'm wrong or something. Totally up to you. I don't give a rat's ass. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Have a great day, and God bless you. Bye-bye.